Okay, I'm back. This is my second video today. I'm going to. This is the Illuminati Facts and Fictions book by Mark Dice. I suggest you buy this. You can find this on Amazon. And he's a very good author and critic. He's been on the news, talked about the Illuminati. This is a very important book. This is a Behold a Pale Horse, which is written by William Milton Cooper. If you don't know who he is, he was in the military and had the highest security level that you can possibly have. He's worked with aliens and he knows that aliens are real. You can look up the Grenada Treaty. Robert Eisenhower, president in the 1950s, made a treaty with the gray aliens in order for them to get their technology. He said you can go ahead and, with the United States government, allow alien abductions, meaning you can go ahead and take aliens or humans and experiment on them. And what's really funny about the alien abductions is they always see an owl. Now, if you know anything about the owl is on the dollar bill. It's very small. You have to get a magnifying glass to actually see it, but he does peek his head out. Now, and on the bill, on the dollar bill itself, they have the Illuminati symbol with the Illuminati triangle. I'm not part of the Illuminati. I just wanted to show you exactly what that is. That's what they do. It's the Illuminati symbol. There's another one right there. There's another one right there. And, of course, the devil horns is what they use. Now, they like to use high profile rituals, but what they do is when they perform these high profile rituals, what they actually do is perform a musical act. So you just think it's a musical act, but in fact it's a Freemason satanic cult ritual. Madonna's halftime show was definitely a ritual. If you watch it, it's on YouTube. There's a lot of people has exposed it. Mark Dice has exposed it. Nicki Minaj also just got recently initiated into the Illuminati, or that 50 million $100 million club. That was her performance of her getting exorcised by a demon or whatever, by a spirit. I do believe John Todd was right. I don't believe everything Mark Dice says. I love Mark Dice. I'm not here to criticize anybody. Um, I do believe some of the stuff that Alex Jones does say, but like again, he doesn't really publish his sources, so it's hard for me to believe everything he does have to say. Now, if you want to do your own research, look up who owns Time Warner Cable, who owns CNN, which is Turner Network. There's an interview on YouTube that Tim Turner himself said that he would love to depopulate the population because he said it's getting populated and we're not going to have any more food. Sorry about that. My phone just went off. And you have to understand that they want to depopulate 90% of the country. And if this is the case, they're getting ready to do that. I don't know when, I don't know where, I don't know how. But they're getting ready for it because they do have the DUMBs, which is the Deep Underground Military Base. Now, when Phil Schneider, look him up, his name is Phil Schneider. There's a bunch of videos on him on YouTube explaining he was a constructor or like a construction guy who worked for the military. And he built these bunkers. And he's worked with aliens. And he had to kill one of them. And that's why he was missing his, I think he was on his left hand, he was missing a couple fingers. Now, see, in order to explain what the Illuminati is pretty much Freemasons, Temple Set, ODO, or OVO, which is Aleister Crowley's thinking, do what they will of the law, meaning do what you want to do and fuck everybody else. Well, that's not the case. We can live in a moneyless society. It's been done before. It's called the neighborhood system. If you have a farm and I'm growing tobacco and you need my tobacco and you need some cow and I need some cows, you would trade off some of your tobacco for some of the cows that you would need. And this society can still run on that principle. But ever since 9/11, 9/11 was definitely an inside job, and I can explain why. The reason why the 9/11 was an inside job is if it wasn't for 9/11, they wouldn't be able to federal or legally to tap our cell phones or all of our phones or IP addresses. So that that's number one. After that, they couldn't do the National Defensive Act, and then they couldn't do the Anti-Protest Act. Now, Obama, I unfortunately I did vote for Obama, but I'm not voting anymore. Our vote does not count. The Republicans and Democrats are the same party. They're the same people. They have the same rituals. They have the same rule. Now, if a college student cannot ask a public official by the name of John Kerry about Skull and Bones, and then he gets tased in a college university, then where's the conspiracy? It's real. John F. Kennedy got shot and killed because he tried to let the American public know that secret societies are running our establishment. And the military industry has it popping and locking. And I was quoting Immortal Technique from one of his songs. Meaning that they make more money for war without war. If we have peace, they wouldn't be able to have the power and control that they do have right now. And I don't believe that 2012 will be the end of the world. 2012 is going to be interesting, but I don't think it's going to be the end. I think it's the beginning of the end. I think that the end of the world, I think we have about maybe 10 years left in this world. You can only mess with black magic, evil, child sacrifices, and killing others until the Antichrist comes. Or you can only, like, it's just like drama. You can only build drama up so much to where it explodes in your face. And that's what we're seeing with the United States government right now, because with the United States government, you see them practicing evil, and Obama talking about how he's like the Messiah of Jesus Christ and he's here to promote change. Well, he's not here promoting change. He's taking our troops from Iraq to put them in Afghanistan only because they own 90% of our opium. How can we control China? China needs our opium. There we go. Now we have control of China. This has not become the United States of America anymore. It has become a dictatorship. And this reminds me of World War II of Germany when Hitler was in charge. So, and I think it's funny that they're blackballing Ron Paul, because Ron Paul wants to get rid of the Federal Reserve. He wants to legalize drugs. And I do believe in legalized drugs. If you think about it, all drugs that were illegal in the first place, they were legal for a medical reason. And crack cocaine has been manufactured by the CIA, and that's a proven fact. Also, I think I only have like a minute left on in here, and I also want to talk about how the government has lied about every single drug. They have lied about cocaine. They've lied about marijuana. They say that people go crazy and kill their sisters and start raping people for being high. Well, that's definitely not the case at all. I'm an advocate for marijuana and legalization of all drugs, because once you hype something up, that hype is going to create a black market, and then once the black market gets hit, then that's when crime, violence, all that stuff goes into place. So this is my second video, and I'm going to title this one just probably facts or knowledge about truth or something like that. So I will see you again later. Brett Packmeyer. Remember, Humans are blind. It's my Facebook group. So please make sure you join because I'm posting videos that you will probably don't even understand. How there's black holes, how there's actors have secret knowledge. Once you get up into that club, Prince knew that Osama bin Laden was going to blow up the World Trade Center in 1999, and it didn't happen until 2001. And movies, The Simpsons. I mean, all these movies are getting you prepared for stuff. I mean, they're getting you prepared for the end of the world. They're getting you prepared for alien. It's either going to be a real alien attack or a fake alien invasion. Look up the Georgia Guidestones. Look up Project Bluebeam. Look up Project Monarch. Look at these celebrities and how they act. I mean, I understand everybody has issues, but they have been born into a satanic molestation cult since they've been in Disney. Walt Disney was a Freemason and a pedophile. If you looked at the Cinderella case, you saw penises there. And besides, United Nation is not all about peace; it's all about war. So just think about it. And I'm here to give you the red pill and not the blue pill. This is Brett Packmeyer signing off once again.